We're visiting with the stars at Fiddler on the Roof, Dolores Wilson, and we have Mr. Jan Peerce. And who's your baby, Dolores?
This is Kismet.
Kismet. Now, is he in Fiddler?
No, he's not.
But he's studying a part.
He's studying a part.
He's understudying, Tevye.
Oh, listen, we are so thrilled to have two great Metropolitan Opera stars like yourselves here. And you're playing to packed houses. You're completely sold out.
So I understand.
Isn't that wonderful, Jane?
We're very happy about it.
Great. Now, tell me, this is your first musical comedy.
My first musical comedy.
It's kind of fun, isn't it?
He's brilliant.
Thank you,
Absolutely
thank you.
brilliant.
And she's more brilliant than brilliant. See this little girl here? She made her debut with me at the Met.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah?
What a thrill to appear with Jan Peerce.
Well, that's not the only point. The point is that I made my opera debut with Jan, and Jan is making now his musical comedy debut with me.
Oh, I'm a little slow
Yeah,
up
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. And in Dayton, Ohio.
In Dayton. Well, you know, Dayton has a sort of a very dear spot in my heart. You know, I did my first performance at La Boheme right here in this town, in this hall,
Oh,
for
wonderful.
Miriam Rosenthal.
Yes,
Remember
bless her
Miriam?
heart. Oh, I certainly do.
And we had Bidu Sayao, and unexpectedly, I made an unexpected debut here. So I like Dayton. I've been here before.
Well, we're very pleased to have you back.
Thank you.
You have a lot of folks coming from Cincinnati and from Cleveland
So I
to
understand.
be here
Yes,
tonight.
sure.
Jim Levine from
Yes,
the
the great
Zoo
conductor.
Opera, yes.
Sure.
And they're coming from the Cleveland Symphony
Yes,
up there from the orchestra.
good. I'm very happy.
So
I
we're
have
going
friends,
to...
and Dolores has many friends, and they...
Dolores, now you're from Philadelphia, aren't you?
Yes, originally.
Have you been in Dayton before?
Yes, I have. Several times. I did The King and I here. Lady Chang, if you remember.
Oh, yes. Now, when was that?
And then we were here with the National Company of Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes, well, we're so pleased to have Fiddler. The music in this is just fantastic. Now, you two have fabulous backgrounds, but I don't know whether most people know that you're born in this country, Jan.
Sure.
Born
She was
in
too. Philadelphia's in this country,
Philadelphia.
too, sure.
But
I'm an old New Yorker.
you're an old New Yorker.
Yeah.
But I want to talk a little bit about your background. Your folks want you to be a doctor?
Oh, you know all about it, don't you?
Sure, yeah.
Yes, my
I've been doing my homework.
mother would have been very happy had I turned out to be a doctor, but she finally came through, and she was happy that I was what I am.
Listen, are they living, your parents?
No, unfortunately, no.
Now, Jan, what about your family?
My family, I've got a lovely wife, Alice, who is here, and I have 3 children, grown. My son, Larry Peerce, is a director, movie director.
Yes.
And Goodbye Columbus is a thing of history.
You were in that too, weren't you?
Yes, I had a walk-on part at Union Prices.
That's kind of fun with your son there.
Yeah, sure.
He was the big cheese then.
He was the big cheese, and I took orders.
Did you?
Sure.
That's good.
That's right.
Well, what else can you do? Huh?
Sure, then I got him outside, and I gave him some orders.
How about your wife now? Is she interested in opera?
My wife is interested in everything beautiful. Besides being Jan Peerce's wife, she has a career of her own. She does a lot of traveling, a lot of talking, speaking. She speaks for Israel Bonds all through the United States. She's the national chairman of the women's division of Israel Bonds, so she does pretty well. And my other 2 daughters are very lovely. All my children live on the coast, and we visit with each other once in a while.
But you make home. We're in New York?
New Rochelle, New York. But I have a studio in New York on 54th and 7th, so here
Now,
we are.
tell us about the studio.
Studio is a place where I rehearse, learn my stuff, and if my pianist is too lazy to come to New Rochelle, he meets me in New York.
People forget, I think, Dolores, that when you are a big star like you two, that you have to continue studying, don't you?
Oh, I guess even possibly more than
Sure.
when you started.
You know the old saying, it's easy to get there.
But to stay there
but
is
it's more
another
difficult to stay
question.
there.
Yes, now what about, I wanted to ask you, in your lives, you've had fantastic lives and career-wise, but what is